Hello, and welcome to Old Scary World. Today, I just saw something rather interesting, is that the drought in Europe is revealing ancient ruins, long forgotten cities, and sunken temples. Information about this particular location is hard to find, so I found some other random images throughout the years, in fairly recent years, of these ruins, primarily in Spain. There was old supposed Roman settlements and Roman villages, Roman forts. The one in particular is most likely a star fort, although very melted and ruined. What you're looking at here is referred to as Spanish Stonehenge, and it doesn't look like much, but it's definitely something that was sunken for quite some time, and apparently it appears and reappears. But that's not really the main focus of tonight. The main focus we'll get to, I'll point it out. It's hard to find images of this latest one. This latest one's the most impressive, and it's making its way around the news a little bit as a spectacle. Obviously, they're not going to look at it the same way that we do. This is one that was discovered in August, although supposedly it's appeared and reappeared, although not since 1948. Okay, so what we have here is supposedly a Roman camp of some sort, but we know better. There's another shot of it. Now obviously it's been cleaned out, it's been cleaned up for the tourists and so forth. Who knows what they took out of there, but they can't really get rid of the, well, I mean they could if they wanted to, but they chose not to completely destroy it because it brings in tourism, stuff like that. But who knows what they took out of it, who knows what's underneath it. And you see the similarities to some of the Tartarian architecture, obviously, around here and all that. Just perfect grid laying there. And then obviously some portals here, probably well water or something like that to an aquifer, but you just see perfectly placed, and there's a little bit of the wall missing here. Okay, there's another shot of it. Okay, so we know this was probably not flooded for as long. Supposedly it was flooded, something to do with a dam or something like that, but we know it was probably covered up long before that. And they do these things once in a while and they bring it back into the news, like ooh, like it's kind of interesting or whatever, and then people just, but they don't look at it the same way that we would. So that's why I was doing the video about this real quick. And here's another one here, the stone laying, and this is in Spain. This is from 2017, that this supposedly re-emerged during a drought in 2017. But once again, we see the similarities to the North American construction with the Pueblo construction, just stacked, and then but it stays up for a couple millennia, which is really interesting. Sorry about the low pixel count on this one, it's the best I could find. Okay, and here's another example of a supposed Roman bridge that was completely submerged. Okay. And we're going to be seeing a lot more of this stuff with this whole, weather phenomena, or whatever you want to call it. They're really milking that right now, so you're probably going to see a lot more of that kind of stuff, just in general, and then they'll be giving these little clues away when they do stories about it. But if we zoom in here, we can see obviously some deterioration, but the structure itself is fine. This just needs to be repaired. sure it's totally fine. And then you see the sheep grazing here, making the most out of the situation. They don't really give a flip of what's going on. So, you know, this thing could just keep being used. Sure, it has been. I'm sure some people have walked across it. Anyways, okay. Then we see another example here. Okay, this was supposedly, you know, maybe just this, you know, pyramid thing was sticking out here. This obelisk looking thing here. Okay, and then there's like some type of plaque or something up there for some reason. Okay, but this was all submerged supposedly. Maybe this was sticking out. I don't know. Okay, then what's all this back here? No, they just, oh, it's just a mountain. Right, like it wasn't part of some bigger thing or anything like that. Couldn't be. And they got some silly Mickey Mouse little fence here. You know, obviously you just walk around it. Okay, that's not gonna stop anybody. Yeah, but whatever. This is the one I'm talking about. This is the one that was supposedly just emerged in the last couple days or so. I couldn't find too many images on it. Some really, you know, kind of grainy videos I got these screenshots from. It's really hard. I was expecting to find more, not as such. So hopefully more, you know, better photos will come around soon. So this is the one in Spain also, and I guess they say it was a castle, some type of Roman castle in Spain, which, you know, given the official narrative makes sense and everything. But then you see all this strip mining back here, some kind of weird step kind of thing going on here that was submerged too, right? Because if this was submerged and that was submerged, and then there's like an entrance here, this perfectly rectangular thing here, or maybe to draw water from, who knows. But this stepping here, over here, and then you get a little bit of a scale. It's not huge because these are two people sitting here, but they say this was a castle. Okay, so why was the bridge, just go back to it real quick, why was the bridge okay? Same, you know, supposedly the same, you know, era, built around the same time. So why is the bridge okay, and then this is just like completely like a pile of nothing? Alright, both underwater. Okay, obviously. Okay, here's an overhead view of it. You know, okay, so you see this here. Okay, so that was supposed to be what that was with the tower, maybe, you know, all that kind of stuff. Well, what happened? This all got pulverized. Where's the big chunks? Where's the big pieces? It's a lake. Okay, it's not a raging river. Okay, here's another shot of it. You see the walls, you see the star fort kind of thing going on here probably. Okay, and steps here. They'll tell you this is for irrigation or something like that. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Anyways, you know, they grew food here, you know, maybe, probably not. There's paths and things like that, and there's a big castle here, but where's all the big pieces? Where's all the big pieces? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, it's kind of a shorter video again. Just go back to that. That's the last one. And you know, do your own research and all that. I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna try to find some more pictures soon, hopefully. And you know, I'm trying to upload more videos. You know, there's a lot going on in the news and all that kind of stuff. Just looking for old world clues, looking for stuff like this. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.